Hi, this is Joanna Stern of Laptop Magazine, and today we're looking at Toshiba's first netbook in the North American market, the Toshiba NB205. While late to the game, Toshiba creates a stunning netbook that also has performance to boot. It's the longest running netbook we've seen, and we're really impressed with it. We're going to take a look at it now. One thing the Toshiba NB205 really excels in is design, and as you can see here, it has just a really stunning lid. It's available in brown, pink, white, and black. We obviously have the sable brown color here. And what we like about the lid is it has kind of a ribbed feeling, a nice feel when you've got it, you pull it from your bag. As you look here on the hinge, you also notice that it's got a bronze looking feel that's going to match obviously the lid on different units. And then also when you turn on this power button here, which is centered on the hinge, it has a glow which gives the overall netbook a nice glow and feel to it. Just to take you around the system real quick, you've got your standard netbook ports. On this right side you've got two USB ports and a Kensington lock. On the back you see the 6-cell battery, which does protrude a bit from the system. And on this side you've got a VGA port, a mic and a headphone jack, and an Ethernet. And here's your last USB port, and this USB port is actually different than the rest. It allows you to charge your gadgets even when the system is off. Toshiba calls this a sleep and charge USB port, and it's definitely a differentiator in the netbook market and for Toshiba. And on the front side you have an SD card slot, which actually is a 3-in-1 card reader. And then over here you have a bunch of indicator lights that light up when the system is on. And that same stunning design really carries under the lid, and as you can see here you've got a 10-inch screen, glossy, just the right amount of glossy, which is surrounded by a pretty big bezel. Not a deal breaker for us, but it definitely is a bit wide on the bezel. But what we're really impressed with under the lid here is the keyboard and trackpad combination. And so you have an island-shaped keyboard that just really feels nice. It obviously has this silver coating and just feels really nice on the fingertips. On top of that, it's really friendly for touch typists. You've got a full shift key here located in the right position. You've got an enter key that's nicely positioned above it with a nice size. So really overall nice feel on the keyboard, and we found in our typing test we were typing up to par with our usual speed. And below the keyboard, which is also equally as impressive, is a really nice sized trackpad. One of the things we've noticed on netbooks to date is that you have to sacrifice size for netbook trackpads, and here you really are not sacrificing that. And on top of that you've got two dedicated right mouse click buttons, and they're both really comfortable, not too loud and not too stiff. On the insides of the Toshiba NB205, we have the standard netbook specs, including an Intel Atom processor, though it uses the newest, the N280 at a 1.66 gigahertz. It's got 1 gigabyte of RAM and a 160 gigabyte hard drive, which is actually protected by an accelerometer, so there's a good deal of durability in this netbook, which sets it apart from the rest. In terms of performance, we really noticed just the typical performance. We were fine with multitasking within tabs in Firefox, as well as running Skype, running Microsoft Office, as well as some other of the software programs with Toshiba packages with the system, which is unique. Toshiba packages a number of their own proprietary software, including a power management software and a health utility for the netbook. But where we really saw the standout performance with the Toshiba NB205 is in the battery life. And outfitted with a 6-cell battery, Toshiba NB205 gets 8.5 hours of battery life, making it the longest running netbook to date on the market. And although the battery on the back is a little bit chunky, the system still weighs 2.8 pounds, which is the same as many other netbooks on the market. And we think its compact chassis and a mix with the battery life makes it one of the best in terms of performance and style. After spending some time with the Toshiba NB205, we definitely think it's one of the best netbooks on the market now. It has 8 hours plus a battery life, it has a really nice design, and also a very ergonomic keyboard. This is Joanna Stern of Laptop Magazine.